Listen, I'm back with another tip for you. If you are going to build an ecosystem for success right here in Ghana, the next thing I need you to know is repeat after me. Stop. No, you didn't say nothing because you're at work and you're trying to be quiet listening to this video, okay, but just mumble it under your breath, all right? Stop. Repeat after me. Stop perpetuating the black fantasy. Say it one more time. Stop perpetuating the black fantasy. What do I mean by that? Well, here's what I mean. Some of us have experienced so much negativity and have felt so low as black people that we create an equally damaging counter narrative to where when we think of Africa, the whole continent, it's just like one big Wakanda. We have to stop perpetuating that black fantasy because what it does is it sets us up for unrealistic expectations about the continent. As I've said in some of my other videos, what happens is we have these two main narratives. There's the poverty, craziness narrative, and then there's the Wakanda narrative. And so many people say things like, Africa, it's not like in the pictures. Yes, it is. Ghana is like it is in the pictures. When you see pictures of poverty, it's like that, and it's worse. But it's also a lot of other things that you don't see that's great about it. But the reality is some of us have this black fantasy that we're perpetuating, and so it disables us from creating an ecosystem of success because we have these too high expectations as we go into a culture and a continent and a community that's totally different from ours. The way to get over that is simply this. We have to manage our expectations, be willing to grow as we go into a different environment, and we'll be able to adapt a little bit more easily. So stop perpetuating the black fantasy. Tips for building a successful ecosystem right here in Ghana. I talked about building a community of people just like you. Stop perpetuating that black fantasy. Now I'm simply talking about managing your expectations. The reality is you're going to see stuff that you may not be used to. Things like open urination, defecation, what you may deem as safety violations, hazardous situations. You're going to see classism and a bunch of other isms that you may not be used to in your context. But when you come to Ghana, the thing that you have to realize is, again, you're coming into a new culture, a new context, a new community. Manage your expectations. It ain't the UK, it ain't the US, it ain't South Africa, it ain't Nigeria, it ain't Jamaica, it ain't no other place that you're coming from, all right? And a lot of times, especially my audience that's watching, my brothers and sisters in the diaspora, you have to recognize that you're coming in as a privileged person in an underprivileged world. What you may think is basic actually is a luxury, i.e. 24-hour electricity, 24-hour water. The way that you manage your expectations, again, is by simply becoming a student and also learning to contextualize before you criticize. So if you want to build that ecosystem for success, manage those expectations. I know you love this content, so as always, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like this video. Until next time.